welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing something Lego related. Now I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. A while back I did put on the community page, would people like to see, like, you know, Lego, because I'd put a couple of shorts on of Lego things that we had or my son had, and I just thought, well, you know, perhaps people are interested in it. And I was rummaging around and I found this Doctor Who Lego set. Now, this was one of a kind. It was the only thing that was released. And it's part of the Lego Ideas range, which, if you don't know about it, is where fan-made projects get submitted to Lego, and Lego put them on a special page on their website for Lego fans and members of the public to vote which one they like. And if a potential set gets enough votes, and Lego then see that there's some financial viability in it, and it's not just like IPs and stuff, there's like things like, you know, birds and flowers and, like, you know, other kinds of things that you can build out of Lego, then these things get released. And this got released back in 2015, and I was lucky enough to get two sets. A bit of a strange story. I bought one set because I thought it was cool. And I thought, obviously, you know, that's great, I'll get that. I'd entered a competition on the old BBC Shop website, and lo and behold, I actually won it, and they sent me another pack in the post. So this is the pack that I opened, because obviously I want to show you the insides of it, and obviously it was just great to get Doctor Who Lego, because, you know, I don't think Doctor Who was considered like a big enough IP brand for Lego, so it was nice that somebody put this together and it got enough votes, and then it was released in this Lego Ideas range. So this is obviously the packaging. You've got details are there, and it comes with several different figures which we'll look at. Obviously the old Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi logo on the side, and on the side there as well with the TARDIS. And then just a brief kind of like breakdown of what it has. And this comes with 5 figures. So you've got Matt Smith's 11th Doctor with a fez. And then you've got the regenerated 12th Doctor in Matt Smith's like kind of like season 7 50th anniversary like costume. So you could actually put Matt Smith's head on that if you wanted to. And you've got Jenna Coleman's Clara Oswald, you've got a Weeping Angel, and of course you've got a Dalek. And this was great because what you could do, you could either have the TARDIS separately, or you could connect the TARDIS to the actual console room. So let's just have a little bit of a look inside. You see, there's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy here because obviously I did put this together. So there's the Dalek. That's Lego's version of the Dalek. Now, interestingly, there was already a type of like Lego style range made by Character, which was part of their character building range, which I've got obviously a couple of examples of here. This was Character's version of a Dalek, which obviously is a lot more moulded, and obviously isn't like kind of like unique Lego pieces then put together in the shape of a Dalek. It's kind of like their own version. Now you're probably thinking, well, how can other companies make things that are compatible with Lego? Because Lego's a copyrighted, trademarked company. Well, there was a very famous lawsuit many years ago that basically Lego kind of like counteracted people who were making counterfeit Lego sets using their, you know, standard kind of like traditional brick system. And they said, no, that's copyrighted. We own the rights to that. And the judge in the lawsuit basically sided with the other companies who were making kind of like construction toys, and said, yeah, well, whilst you know, the kind of like design is you know, invented by Lego, it's not unique. And yes, you have your trademark on there, because obviously they have the Lego kind of like writing on each of the little brick pieces there. But yeah, any other company can make stuff that's similar. So that's why you get stuff like this, which character launched in, I think, 2010, along with Matt Smith's Doctor. And then they also did a range of figures, which obviously were different to, Lego figures. But they were obviously still included in part of a base. Here you go, you've got the character building kind of like logo there. And this is one of those 11 Doctor sets that shows you all the different kind of like versions of the Doctor. So whereas Lego only did 2 versions of the Doctor, they did the 11th and 12th Doctor, this character building, owned by Character Options, did all up to then 12. They did release a 12th Doctor later on, just as the line was kind of like dying. It kind of like disappeared from stores around about 2014, 2015. I think due to lack of sales, it really didn't take off. But I'm going to do a separate video on the character building range, because I have got quite a lot of that. So we'll just move that back there. And before we look at that constructed, we've also got this. Now, there was a game called Lego Dimensions, which was released around about the same time as this set. And it was really cool that Doctor Who was included in it. Now, this was obviously a game that you obviously played on, your console. I think Nintendo Wii was the main console that it was used for. And effectively what you could do, this kind of like base here that these figures went on a Lego made kind of like platform that had electronic components in it that you plugged directly into the console. So when you played the game, it sent some information into your console, and therefore you could then add these characters into the game. So it was really cool. They had loads of different IPs. They had Back to the Future, they had Harry Potter, they had Scooby-Doo, they had, lots of stuff. And it was really, really cool that you could then obviously play as Doctor Who. Peter Capaldi lent his voice to the actual video game, and I'll show you a little bit of brief footage right here.
Come on, don't just sit there. You've got a bunch of monsters.
Who are you? What did you do to us?
Is he always like this one? This is the TARDIS. It travels in time. I've met you 3 before, but you haven't met me yet.
Can someone explain to me what's going on, please?
So I've just put the console back together there, and obviously here are the original figures that came with the set. So we've got Matt Smith's 11th Doctor there. We've got the regenerated 12th Doctor in the 11th Doctor's costume. So that's those there. We have a couple of Daleks. I actually have quite a few Daleks. I'm thinking that those Daleks came with the set, because they have a black eye stalk. I'm not too 100% sure, but obviously you can see just how different those Daleks are compared to the ones that Character Building released. You've then got obviously Clara Oswald here and a Weeping Angel. There you go, Clara Oswald. And the good thing about the Weeping Angel is obviously take off the head, or the hair, and turn the face round, and you can have either the angry face or the serene angel face. So that was really, really cool. And then we've got obviously several other, like I said, these are Lego Dimensions things. So I'm not too sure where the little base has gone for that. I'm sure it's around somewhere. I think it may be in there. Obviously, we've got Cyberman. And we've got this Dalek here, which is the one from the Lego Dimensions set. So this is that piece that went onto the base that you constructed and plugged into your console when you were playing the Lego Dimensions game, and then that allowed those characters to then enter the game. There was also a little TARDIS that you could have, which is not the main TARDIS that comes with this main Lego set. That's a Lego Dimensions one. Then you had K9, which was really, really cool. He's completely out of scale. Well, just how cool is that? You've got a K9 made out of Lego. That's just absolutely cool. I don't think character building did a K9. So it's nice to see that there. So again, you could then put K9 into the game. And then we have this guy here, the 12th Doctor, in his Season 8 costume. And that was the one that you could put into the game by having him on this piece. And then he was voiced by Peter Capaldi, and you could control him and then move him around the game. And it was really, really cool. I remember my lad played that game loads of times when he was like of a certain age and really into playing on his Nintendo U. And this is the TARDIS. So this had two functions. You could put, let's just put that down on there. Apologies for the dust, because this was on display at a certain point, and then I put it away. So obviously you've got the TARDIS here. Now it's got just two panels there instead of the traditional three. But there you go, you've got that. So it's quite a weighty piece. But the clever thing is you can put this onto the actual console. So I'll just continue going around. So what you do is you take the top off, like so. You move some certain pieces up. I'm trying to remember what it is. This piece here, and then that piece there. And then, hold on. That piece isn't for going somewhere, anyway. And then you could open it up. Oh dear, something's popped off. Oh dear, I'll have to check where that's gone. And then what you could do is, because that was the section there, you slotted that in to there, and then you had the full kind of like TARDIS area with the entrance. Now obviously the doors didn't open, but you know, it was just a nice kind of like display piece. It was nice to show that there, or you could have it from that direction and have obviously the TARDIS there, and then imagine your Lego figures going into the console room. And the console room was really cool and really detailed. Nice utilization of lots of like Lego standard bricks. Just move these things out of the way. Again, apologies for the dust. It is a little bit dusty because it was on display on my desk for quite some time.
We're friends of the Doctor.
The Doctor must be exterminated, annihilate, destroy.
Whoa, well, more acquaintances, really. I didn't mean friend.
Now, just as a comparison, these are obviously just how different or sometimes similar the character building range was to Lego. Now, obviously, here are the two figures. Now, obviously, the character building one was more stylized. The Lego Matt Smith 11th Doctor was very much a Lego figure, exactly like that. And obviously, the character options version had to be different because I think the Lego figures are very much trademarked and copyrighted, and they cannot be copied. So they had to come up with their own kind of like unique kind of version. But what we have also here is obviously the two different approaches to the TARDIS. Now, obviously, they're quite different in scale. Now, interestingly, obviously, the character building figures are slightly bigger, but the TARDIS that they've got is smaller. And in this case, you've got the 3 panels going down underneath the windows. And then if you can look inside, you see there's a little cardboard kind of like insert there showing you the console room of Matt Smith's Doctor. So obviously, you know, difference in size, different in scale, but utilising a lot of the same pieces. But yeah, that's obviously just a different, unique approach. I think I probably do prefer the Lego version. I think the Lego version's more like kind of like aesthetically pleasing. This is trying to be too close to the original prop, and then that kind of loses that kind of like building function in it. But you know, it's still a nice little piece. So there you go. There's everything, all kind of like that comes with the set, and obviously the extra figures that I collected through the Lego Dimensions twin figure packs as well. And yeah, it was great to have Doctor Who in Lego. You can still get this. But be prepared because it is a deleted Lego set. The code on it is 21304 because obviously all Lego sets have like a special code on them. Be prepared to pay in excess of £100. I think when this came out it was about 50 quid, which for, you know, for 2015 was obviously, you know, quite expensive. I think in today's money, if they release this set again, you're probably looking at probably 75, 80. But you can get this set on the secondary market anywhere for as low as £100 to anywhere as high as about 150, 160 is what I've seen it going for on eBay. So if you wanted to dip in and get some Doctor Who Lego, because I'm not sure we'll ever get Doctor Who Lego again, there you go. It really is a great set, and I have got some more Lego sets to show you. So please, if you like this video, give us a like, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we upload any brand new videos, and also hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you very, very soon on Bearded Geek Toy Reviews. Bye now.
All of time and space. Whenever, wherever. It's your choice.